Okay, Jay again. Now here is a comment by Truth Seeker, he says, he calls himself, about the crescent moon and the star. And he says this: I'm not a Muslim, and the crescent is not an Islamic symbol, and it is not Islamic or Islamic origin. What Jay Smith is saying is true. This video is informative and was to the subject. While seeing a lot of comments, it seems a lot of non-Muslims, and maybe even Muslims, thought it was Islamic, which is understandable since it was used by some Muslim countries in the last century. But it has nothing to do with Islam. The usage and adaptation is due to the country itself and their own needs. Saying Islam took it is also wrong. The crescent is adapted by non-Muslims to identify Muslims, but was not accepted for a long time, and of course the date that we now know is not till 844, when the Ottomans put it on their flag. It was a political symbol. It was not a religious symbol. In fact, the question I need to ask is, Muslims, can you tell me what the crescent and moon has to do religiously? Where is it in the Quran? Where is a theological reference to it on the lips of Muhammad? Where does he talk about the crescent and the moon? If you really believe it's religious, show me. And I have yet to see any Muslims give me any reference to the crescent and the moon in the Quran or in the traditions. Now, that's why he's saying, if you want to find out the reason why it was adopted by Muslim countries, it was the Ottomans. You need to go to the Ottomans in 844 AD. That's the 19th century, not the 7th century or the 8th century, and certainly not the time when Muhammad was living. And then it was adapted by some Muslim countries in the 20th century, and that's why it's there. When I put them up there, I put up of all these different countries: Algeria and Tunisia and Pakistan, Azerbaijan. They all have these the crescent and the star on their maps, but they were only put it in the last century, so they're very recent. And even they did not put it for religious reasons. It just became the icon to identify Islam. What I would like to know is why. Why would I like to know? But let's continue on with what he is saying. This does not make it an Islamic either, because it simply does not have any religious significance, and Muslims should be encouraged not to use it. And that's from Truth Seeker. Now, let me take that one step further. Why is it that Muslims are so interested in retaining the star and the crescent if it has no religious significance? And why are Muslims trying to adopt it? And why are they trying to defend it? And why are they trying to hold on to it? I would love to know. Can Muslims come back to me as to why you want the crescent moon and the star as your symbol? Now, for Christians, we have had the cross has been our symbol for almost 2,000 years. And the reason why, because it has huge religious significance, because it defines what our Lord did. When he came to earth, when Jesus Christ came to earth, he died on the cross, and that's why the cross is a symbol to remind us. We're to be reminded day after day that we are saved. The only way we can be saved is by God dying on the cross and rising on the third day. Unless he died and rose again, I'm damned, and so is every Christian that's listening. We have to have the cross, because that's the center of history. That's the only way we can be redeemed. That's the only way God is able to redeem us. And because he did that 2,000 years ago, I can rejoice about it today. And that's why we have the cross. Why in the world do you Muslims have the crescent moon and the star? Help me here. Give me some reference point. If it's only political, then say that. Own up to it. And when it comes to do these coins, do not say that these coins prove that Islam was there, because those coins, that was a Persian symbol. It has been a Persian symbol since the 2nd century AD, and it was certainly a Sassanian symbol during the time of the beginnings of Islam. That's why it's on those coins, to prove that it was a Sassanid coin, not an Islamic coin. Okay, this is Jay, here in Florida, still on the lake. Over and out.